That's what makes jazz special, because jazz is a team, a bunch of people improvising together, basically, because everybody has their roles, but they're all making, the bass player's making a new bass line. Every time it's different. And the piano player's playing whatever chord voicings or whatever they are, and every time it's a little different based on what the solo's playing and all that stuff. There's all this improvisation going on. So with the right team, and it has to be the right team, and that's pretty broad what that is, but it still has to be right. If people aren't listening, or people the styles are not compatible, or whatever, experience levels aren't compatible, then they can't really get to it that way. But if they're in the right zone, anywhere close to each other in terms of compatibility, they're going to end up with something that's bigger than they are. And that is what you really want to, and you have to do that. In order to get really good at this music, you have to get to that. That's why what we said yesterday is so important, jam sessions and stuff. And then when you get with an audience, it's even more so. So an audience is like, it's like 5 plus 20 equals 400. You know what I mean? That's jazz math for you. 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is probably 6, something like that. And then 4 plus 20 is 100.
Yeah.
In terms of what you get out of it. Which is, with the jazz math, then that's, you really have to find ways to make that happen, whatever it takes, if you want to get better at it, And in some levels, it doesn't really matter how good you are, except that you have to be consistent with your practice. You have to listen to the master players in the music, and you have to really just do you have to do it. You have to get together and play and get experience connecting with each other. And you have to listen, not only to the master players, but to yourselves and to each other. Listening is huge. So, but your own individual practice sets you up for that. And then whatever happens when you get together is has the potential to be, really something special. In any case, it's fun. Even if you're in the beginning stages, like in your early stages, like where you are, it still can be really fun. And I think you're going to find as you get into it, even when you're in the early stages, like you are as well, magic and fun can still happen, and joy, And that's really what it's about. So the joy, and then if you can find situations to share that with as many people as you can, wherever it makes sense, that's why we're doing it. That's what really keeps our lives energized to some extent. It's this artistic expression. And what's really neat, of course, is jazz. I mean, I know painters that paint to jazz music, and dancers to dance to jazz music. I mean, that's what's really cool, is that everything works together and can work together. And I think it's if we to whatever extent that we all can keep that going. Don't let our individual busy lives, keep us in our house or Facebook keep us in our house, for too long, or snow or whatever it is. Jazz has always been a community kind of music. It came up in New Orleans, the world's biggest crazy community in a way. Like all kinds of French and African and Caribbean and American, Caucasian American, European, all mixed together, exploring stuff with each other. And then, a few certain key characters to push the thing into these incredible directions that have led to what we do now. I think we all can play whatever role we can play in our version of that, of the exploration as a community. And I as much as possible, if you can do that, then I would say to you that you're doing a thing that is in keeping with a very important aspect of jazz tradition. And so I encourage you to do whatever you can with that, because everyone will benefit. Everyone gets better. Right? So I played like, you could tell what I was going to play because I hinted a little bit at the melody, right? So you knew what the tune was. And I played like a free thing that just kind of was whatever it went. And then finally went back to a really clear statement of the melody, but in a different tempo, right? So we could tell really what it was.